All right, we're doing a Legends Tag Team Tournament. Just getting going, just putting it together here. Gotta find 4 more teams I want to use. And we're gonna do, let's do, I know who I forgot here. Yeah, the Heart Foundation. There we go. There he is. Heart Foundation. Oh, we can do the, I know who to do. Yeah, they're in game. I'll use the Islanders. The Islanders.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. I was starting the tag team tournament I promised yesterday. All right, let's do, the Road Warriors. Forget the Road Warriors.
Okay.
Where's the Road Warriors? Oh, did I miss them? Oh, I could do the Rockers. Never mind. I'll do the Rockers. I wish I could put more teams in this tournament because I don't be able to use everybody I want to use. Oh, I could do the Road Warriors
I'm
now.
eating breakfast.
Okay, yeah, I ate breakfast and I started my stream. Yeah, I'll be on the rest of the day. I'll have break for lunch and dinner and stuff, but I plan on doing WWE 2K25 the rest of the day. Let's see. Oh, the Road. What am I doing? Road Warriors. All right, there they are. All right, so we're going to do the British Bulldogs versus Demolition, the Killer Bees versus the Powers of Pain, the Heart Foundation versus the Islanders, and the Rockers versus the Road Warriors.
Okay.
All right, let's do all right, match 1. Demolition versus the British Bulldogs. Axe and Smash against Davey Boy and Dynamite. I posted a video earlier this morning, so be sure to check that out. Yeah, I turned the crowd way down. I'm trying to so you can hear them hit the mat and stuff. I put it on. I put volume. It goes 0 to 100. I put it on 1, just so there's a slight. You can slightly hear the crowd and the thud of the mat when they get body slammed and stuff. But I can still talk over it. So axe on Davy Boy here. Yes, I'll go to noon Eastern. This is all estimates, but I go to about noon Eastern, then I'll break for lunch. Then I'll come back like 1 to 6 maybe, and then I'll break for dinner and come back like 7 to 10. That's roughly my schedule for the day. Like I said, if something comes up, I'm a little come back a little later and stuff like that, or I forgot I had to do something, I have to do it or something. It'll change the schedule, but that's roughly my schedule for today. I'm going to do WWE 2K all day unless the super chats gets hit and if the super chats hits, I'll switch games, whatever you guys want. But otherwise, we're doing WWE 2K today. All right, Davy Boy and Smash in there. These are great creations I found. Nice double suplex there. Nice clothesline. I may, yeah, honestly, I may do an overnight stream, which I'm not there. I just run it because I saw some people saying where are you and stuff. Those are my overnight streams. I just leave them on. I set up a match that doesn't end. So if you see me, if I'm streaming and I'm not there, it's just I took a break, but I left the stream on because I had people asking me where I was in the stream, and it was an unattended stream. I set up a match and leave it because in this game you can set up matches so they don't end. It's all you got to do is put the submission defender at 100 and the attack at 0, and they have a submission match. The match won't end. Little tip for everybody if you want a never-ending match. It's good. It's a good way to practice. If you want to practice your to improve yourself in the game, you put on a never-ending match on and just wrestle. And you can just practice for hours. Or yeah, if you like, or me, if you want to have a unattended stream like I do. So yeah, if you see if I'm not talking, I'm probably doing an unattended stream. I'm gonna get a count out here. I should have turned off countouts. Yeah, this may be a short match because of a count out. Look at that. They're gonna get a count out. Yep, double count out. Are they both eliminated? Oh yeah, what? See what happened there. Oh, it restarts the match. They don't allow it. Well, look at that. It restarted the match automatically. Huh. All right, that's interesting. They don't give you a draw. The match just starts over. There's a count out. There has to be a winner. That's kind of cool. All right. This is gonna take a little longer than I expected. It just went right back to the. I didn't know that. It's good to know. If there's a count out in a tournament, the match just automatically starts over. If it's a double count out, rather. I guess if one of them got counted out, they would have been eliminated. But the double count out. Oh, I'm talking. No one's here. I'm talking to myself. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic till people come back. All right, Smash and Dynamite Kid going at it right now. If you're just joining us, this is the Legends Tag Team Tournament. It's all Legend tag teams from the past in a tournament.
Today I'm going Liv Cody versus Edge Styles for the undisputed title.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of matches today. I'm starting with this tournament, and then I'll do. Maybe I'll do another gauntlet later. We'll see. Like I said, I plan to do this all day, so like with just like I said, with breaks for me. Basically, just gonna have breaks for meals, and that's it. Do this till I go to bed tonight, and just stop for meals.
Okay.
I may even run it through the meals. I'll just leave it on while I go have lunch and leave the match running. Might even do that just so I'm on. I'm just on nonstop. I just have to step away. Like I said, if you come on and I'm not talking, I probably stepped away and left the match running because I do that a lot. Especially like overnight, like last night overnight I ran one. People were asking where I was and on the chat, and I wasn't there because I let it run while I was sleeping. These tag matches take a little longer, but that's okay. It's early in the day. I had to speed them up last night because I had to go to bed, but I was getting tired. I wanted to go to bed, but yeah, now it's the morning. I got all day. I do like longer matches earlier in the day. Yeah, I have to see what matches I want to do after this match, after this tournament.
I'm gonna leave for a bit. I'm eating breakfast.
Okay, yeah. I guess I had breakfast and I basically got up, had breakfast, and started my stream. That's basically what I did. Had to do a couple of household things and got going. And like I said, I'll do this till lunch. All right, I'll mute my mic since no one's here now. Just if you're here, just say hi in the chat so I know you're because I'm not going to talk if no one's here to listen. If you're just joining us, this is the British Bulldogs versus Demolition. I'm doing a tag team tournament. This is the first match of the tournament, so you're just in time to see the whole tournament. Oh, smash caught his punch there. Nice headbutt. If you're just joining us, Legends Tag Team Tournament I'm doing right now. This is Demolition and the British Bulldogs. Bulldogs in their WrestleMania 2 tights. Power bomb. Nice power bomb. Smash should be feeling that for a while. Here comes Dynamite Kid. All right, the British Bulldogs advance. Nice. All right, so the British Bulldogs will face the winner in the semifinals. They'll face the winner of the Killer Bees Powers of Pain match. So here we go. All right, the Heart Foundation versus the Islanders. Both these teams are actually in the game, so Heart Foundation's in the main roster, and the Islanders you have to unlock and showcase towards the end of the showcase. Haku and Bret Hart, this is pretty good. So if you're just joining us, this is a Legends Tag Team Tournament on BUMMYFEEGIS Gaming. Be sure to like, subscribe, join, super chat, all that stuff. If we hit the super chat goal today, we'll do a viewer's choice game. So I wish they put more Hakus in this game. They just they put us King Haku in there because they just have the Islander Haku. But it would be cool if they had added his other looks. They should have done the Colossal Connection too, since they have Haku. You can
I'm
just do it
back.
yourself. All right, welcome back. Heart Foundation versus the Islanders right now. Oh, nice clothesline there on the rope by Tom.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing the tag team tournament here, and then we'll see what we're gonna do after the tournament. Well, we'll start with the tournament here. All right, Neidhart. This is Natty Neidhart's father, for those that don't know, in their Jim the Anvil against Tama. Yeah, see, if you want the Islanders, it's the second to last match in the showcase. You have to say it takes a while to get them. You got to go all the way to the before the gauntlet. The last match is the gauntlet match. You got to go all the way to the match before the gauntlet match to unlock the Islanders. But they're a really good tag team. They're worth unlocking. They're worth putting the time in. They're a good team. Brett, of course, Brett went on after the Hart Foundation. Bret Hart, like and Shawn Michaels, have very similar careers. They both started as tag team wrestlers and went on to be singles wrestlers. And their teammates didn't have the careers they did. And Marty Jannetty and Jim the Anvil were not as successful as singles wrestlers. Right. Ooh, nice Anvil caught him. Oh, he blocked the clothesline. Nice kicker. Good back and forth. Yeah, Haku and Tama too. Haku had a bigger career than Tama did. Seems like a lot of the tag teams, one of the members goes on to a bigger career than the other one. Nice double headbutt. Yeah, they need to add more tag teams in legend tag teams into these games. Got to get the Nasty Boys and Killer Bees, and hopefully they'll do a 2K where they focus on tag teams one year. That because there's so many tag teams they can put in the game. I mean, I got some really good creations anyway, but it'd just be cool if they're officially in the game. It's just better. Nice pile driver. Yeah, the winner of this fight's the winner of the Rockers Road Warriors match, and then the Killer Bees are fighting the I forgot who they're fighting. I'll tell you after the match. The Killer they're fighting I forgot. It's funny. I know we'll do next. We'll do title defenses. I'll have somebody win the title. Well, two wrestlers. I'll pick two wrestlers to fight, and the winner gets the title, and I'll just have them defend the title. And then whoever the champion is wrestles, we'll just keep having title defenses. So like Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart, winner gets the belt. Then say Bret Hart wins, he gets the belt, then he'll defend against whoever, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can just have matches like that'd be fun. Just have title defense matches. Oh, Shawn Michaels gonna superplex. Nice. All right, I think the Rockers never fought the Road Warriors because the Road Warriors came in WWF in 1992 and the Rockers broke up in 91. Yeah, 90 or early 92. Yeah. They never. Yeah, I don't think they ever fought each other because the Rockers weren't a team anymore. If they did fight them, yeah, I can't. I don't remember. I don't think they fought. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows that they fought each other, let me know. 'Cause I don't think the Road Warriors ever fought the Rockers. I got Hawk in there with Sean. Our winner of this match fights the Hart Foundation.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Just doing a tag team tournament here. Welcome to the stream. WWE 2K25. British Bulldogs and the Killer Bees continue in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Next, we're going to do championship title defenses. I'm going to pick two wrestlers and have them fight, and the winner will be champion, and then I'll have them defend the title against whoever, and they'll just the title
Thanks,
will
love
change hands.
wrestling.
Yep, I do a lot of wrestling on this channel. Like, subscribe, join, super chat, all that stuff. I do a lot. I have a lot of wrestling videos. If you check my videos,
Okay.
we do a lot of wrestling. But yeah, I'm gonna do title defenses after this tournament. I'll just have like I said, I'll pick two wrestlers, have them wrestle, and then the winner gets the championship, and then they'll just have them defend against people. And if they lose the title, then whoever wins will defend, and we'll just keep going like that. I'll call it title defenses. And that'll be next. So we'll just have to pick which title I want to use. But I got 3 more matches in this tournament. Winner of this goes to the finals. Hey, who remembers the Killer Bees and the British Bulldogs? Two of the great tag teams. Killer Bees, the biggest match they ever had was probably WrestleMania 3, the match before the main event.
Who was in the tournament?
Powers of Pain, Legion, Road Warriors, Killer Bees, British Bulldogs, Hart Foundation, Rockers, and Demolition. And let's see, I think it was Power Killer Bees. I think that was all of them. 8. It's 8. They only let you have 8 teams, so there was 8 teams in there. I'll show you all the teams after the match.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like a Legends tag team tournament. Was the British Bulldogs and the Killer Bees right now. Yeah, if you go to WrestleMania 2, the Dream Team versus the British Bulldogs, probably the best match on that card. And the British Bulldogs were in these light blue tights too. And then I think that's what the creator based them on. And then the Killer Bees, they fought Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov at WrestleMania 3. That was probably their biggest match.
Yay.
Yep. We got a nice lock up there. Jumping Jim Brunzell, only wrestler I ever knew that his finishing move was a drop kick. It's just like a basic move a lot of wrestlers do, and his finisher was the drop kick. The story was he had like perfected the drop kick so he could knock guys out with it and win. That was the storyline with his drop kick finisher. They called him Jumping Jim Brunzell. The creator did a great job on this. His face is like perfect. Jim Brunzell, and really good job on these Killer Bees.
That's a weird finisher.
Yeah, the drop kick. Yeah, that was his finisher though. He won matches with the drop kick. That was like the story. He had perfected it and would win matches. He'd give the drop kick, knock the guy out, and win. Yeah, it'd be like a body slam being a finisher or a clothesline being a finisher. It's just unusual. Power bomb. So yeah, I'm using found a good created ring for that time period when these guys were active.
What's the next match?
I'm gonna do title defenses. So I'm gonna pick two guys to fight for the title, and then whoever wins will defend their title, and I'll just whoever the champ is, I'll keep just defending. So say like Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins, the winner would be the champ. Then I'll have Seth. Say Seth wins, he's the champ. Seth would fight maybe LA Knight would fight for the title. Then if Seth wins, he'll defend the title against Cody Rhodes, and if Cody wins, he's the champ. Then Cody would defend against say CM Punk or like that, and I'll just have the champion keep defending matches. So let's pick who we want to do here. Let's pick a legend and a current star. Let's pick actually let me
Like
pick
a open challenge.
no like a not an open challenge the champion defends his title. That's all. Whoever the champ is defends their title. So I'll just pick two to start, and then the winner will be the champion, and then they'll defend against whoever picked to fight for the title, and then if somebody else wins the title, they'll defend the title, and like normal championship how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like normal title defenses, like yeah. So whoever the champion is defends their title, like SummerSlam or wherever. If they lose, then the new champion they defend their title. So we'll start with Roman. I'll take Roman. I'll make first I gotta have a match for the title, so I gotta have Roman. I'll start with Roman Reigns. Let's make him. I'll pick a legend for Roman to fight. First, I want to set them up because I want to make it a fair fight. I don't want to have somebody who's 100 against somebody who's 60 overall. So I'm gonna just make this even and make it a little harder to get the finisher. So I like to put these at 30, so it's a little harder to get the finishers and the
I
signatures.
didn't know Roman was money in the bank for you.
Yeah, right now he is. All right, AI. Turn the combos off here. Combo submissions. I'll put that up. Light strikes. Yeah, but let Roman do 0 to more heavy strikes. Do that. Have him grapple more than strike. Dive tendency. Roman's not a high flyer.
Liga MX or WWE?
Liga MX or WWE? What is Liga MX? I never heard of it. I'll choose WWE. I have no idea what that is. I never heard of Liga. I don't know what that is. Limb targeting. Do that. Running attack. Put that at 50. Dodging. I'll put that at 0 so they attack more. Weapon usage. Roman. Put that.
Liga MX is a Mexican soccer league.
Oh, the WWE. I don't watch soccer. WWE definitely. WWE is my favorite thing, so I would choose WWE over everything. Weapon table usage. I wouldn't use to let's put that at 0. It's actually a weird tendency. All right, let's do that. I like to set them up before I have the match, so it's a decent match. Yeah, I'm not really into the paybacks. I turn them off. Roman, I guess Roman's a good guy right now. I'll make him a good guy. Yeah, I don't watch soccer. I would just see it. WWE. I watch. Usually, if I'm most of the time, if I have free time, I usually watch WWE. It's mostly what I do if I'm with my free time. Wow, allies. Holy, all right. It's too many allies. Let's do that. Wow, he has all enemies and everything. Wow, it's too many. I always clear that. Manager. All right, I gotta fix this. He has too many. All right, let's do this. Change this finisher thing here. Ringside. Speed none. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I don't like the super finishers. Gonna get rid of it. All right, I got Roman. Who do I want to fight? I want to fight a legend here, so it's somebody from the past. Roman against. Oh, I don't know. Roman against. Actually, Emil. I'm not gonna. I'll use Ultimate Warrior. I will start Roman Ultimate Warrior. The winner will be the champ, and then we'll go from there. All right, Warrior's gonna be. Yeah, Warrior didn't. He wasn't like a big grappler. Make him strike more. Get rid of that combo. He wasn't doing combos. He wasn't doing submissions. It's definitely not striking. Heavy strikes. Warrior wasn't much of a grappler. I put his grapples to 0. Just he would strike a lot and do clotheslines and put all this to 0. Ground strike. Yeah, he would ground strike. I'll put that. Put that at 100. Environmental strike. Put Warrior. Yeah, Warrior more just punch and stuff than grapple. Dive. He wasn't a diving guy, so I'd turn that down. He would limb target. He wouldn't do running. Definitely put that at 100. Definitely do running. Dodging wasn't going to do that really. I didn't really use weapons either. Turn this down. Yeah, put that up. Try pins. Instant recovery. A warrior. He wasn't really a ring escape guy, so do that. Pin combos. See, he wouldn't much of a combos. Do this. All right, there's a warrior. Warrior was a good guy. You make him. The blue is good. If you don't know the blue, basically the blue is a good guy and red is bad guy. So I just Warrior was he was never a bad guy actually. So we just make him a good guy. He never had a manager. All right, I want to change this finisher thing here. All right, finishers, ringside, in ring splash. Yeah, that's all he really. He didn't need. He doesn't need two of them. Ultimate splash, attire
I'm
zone.
gonna leave for a bit. I'm gonna go live Cody Rhodes versus Edge Styles for the undisputed title.
Okay. All right, we do Warrior, and Roman. The winner gets the belt. I gotta decide what belt I want to have him have though. All right, title match. I gotta clear all these. So I want to set these up. I got all the belts unlocked, I think. Yeah, I think I have every title unlocked. It looks like it. Clearly, because I want to make my own champion. See, I have every belt unlocked. There's nothing. Yeah, I have every title. Cool. Yeah, if you do My Rise and Showcase, you pretty much unlock everything. All right. All right. Let me go to the Just want to check all this out. Legend. Yeah, do all that. Submission. Actually, turn this down. Actually, I put these to 0. It'll just go off their tendencies. Just turn all these to 0. Have the reversals. I like the reversals, so I keep those up. You turn all these to 0, it just goes off their tendencies. Just put everything all the way down. Actually, I think the superstars stay down longer.
Hello.
Hi, T Money. Welcome. Just about to do. I'm just setting up a match here on WWE 2K25. Time. That's that.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, let them maximize their stun. We'll do this.
I like it.
Good. Do this. All right, we're ready to go here. We're gonna do Roman and the Ultimate Warrior for the belt, and then whoever wins will defend the title. And then we'll have title defenses. This should be fun. I think we're ready to go here. So I'll do play normal 1-on-1. Put it in. Let's do Saturday nights. I love this arena. Saturday night's main event arena. All right, we're gonna do Roman.
You like wrestling.
Yeah, that's why I'm streaming this game. This is my game I stream the most. All right. Yeah, Roman and the Ultimate Warrior. Yes, my favorite thing. Favorite leisure time activity. All right, let me set this up. All right, do pin only. I like pins, so we do pin only. DQs. Let's see. I'll do. I like to keep them in the ring here.
Same.
All right. Yeah, streaming this game a lot. I have a ton of videos for this game for the WWE 2K series. All right, let's do that. All right, they can't get out of the ring, so I'm not gonna bother with that stuff. Referee. I want this ref. Slow. Match is a little bit longer, but not too long. Slow and do that. Entrance off. Title match. All right, this guy's got to select the belt now. Championship. All right, what they gonna fight for? Actually, I know what belt I
I
want to
wish I
use.
could have it.
WWE 2K25. Well, you can watch me play at least. I'm assuming you mean WWE 2K25. It just went on sale. I think it's discounted right now. All right. Well, yeah, let's do this belt. I like this belt. It's a green belt. Let's go with that one. All right, here we go. Warrior and Roman for the title, and then whoever wins will defend the title, and we'll go from there. So we'll do title defenses. This is fun.
True. Hi, I'm back.
Hi, Beamy. All right, it's Warrior and Roman Reigns for the belt. See who wins on Saturday night's main event. And then we'll see who should the winner defend against. I'll have to decide. Well, let's see who wins first. Warrior got a nice headlock on Roman right now. Yeah, like, subscribe, join, super chat. My Fortnite creator code is BUMMYFEEGIS if you play Fortnite.
Could you win an Elimination Chamber match with any character?
Could you win an elimination chamber match with any character? Could I win one? Yeah, if I set it on easy, yeah, I'm not that good at this game, but yeah, if I put it on easy, I probably could. If you're just joining us, we're doing title defenses. So winner of this match will get the belt, and they'll have them defend their belt against whoever I select here. But yeah, what you want to do is you got to set the tendencies right. You want good quality matches and realistic matches. You got to dig into the tendencies of the wrestlers. It's back and forth here.
I use my stepbrothers and I'm good.
You're good. Use your stepbrothers, and I'm good. Your stepbrother. I guess you mean their console. I'm not sure what you mean. I think you mean their console. I guess. All right. There's Roman from Powerbomb to Roman by the Ultimate Warrior. This would have been a great match. Roman Reigns and Ultimate Warrior.
PS4.
PS4. Okay, yeah. This is on PS4. I'm playing on PS5 Pro. But PS4 is a good console. Nice clothesline by Roman. That stunned the Warrior. I got him in the corner. Who's going to win this, Warrior or Roman? That's the question.
What your favorite wrestler?
Favorite wrestler is Hulk Hogan. All right, Warrior and if you just joined us, Warrior and Roman. We're doing WWE 2K25 today. Unless the super chat goal gets hit and you choose a different game. But if not, we're doing WWE 2K25 today.
My John Cena.
John Cena, okay, good. John Cena's good. Yeah, he's his last match is in December on Saturday night's main event. I think he's going to lose the title to Gunther at Saturday night's main event in December because he's not going to leave with the belt. So he's got to lose it. So he's probably going to lose it. He's probably because it sounds like Gunther. I think it sounds like it's going to be Gunther. I think Gunther's going to lose to CM Punk, so they get the belt off him, so he can get Cena's belt at Saturday night's main event in December. That's my guess. but we'll see what happens.
He could.
Yeah, that's what it looks like they're gonna do. They give Punk the belt at SummerSlam, and then Gunther will have no title till he fights Cena at Saturday Night's Main Event in December. Then Gunther will take the belt off Cena and get that belt. Then Gunther will fight the winner of the Royal Rumble at WrestleMania next year for the title. It's probably what's going to happen, but who knows? I'm just guessing.
Or Lanai could win because he barely punching him.
LA Knight could win. LA Knight could fight Cena. Yeah, I know. I read. I don't know if it's true. I read. It makes sense that Gunther's going to fight Cena in the last match. Well, they're both. This is just glitch. They're both. No, they were both just dazed at the same time. All right. I thought they were stuck for a second. This game's actually has less glitches than 24, so it's much. If you have 24, you want less glitches, get 25. It has less, from what I can tell. I play this a lot. It's a lot more solid game. This has glitches, but I think 24 had more. Of course, there's 19 patches on this game, so they fixed a lot of stuff. Still has some problems, but it's really good game. 2K did a great job with this game. See, if you put it on slow and you put their special and finisher attributes to 30, it takes longer to get to the finisher, which is more realistic. I think that the matches are
Would you
better.
see Gunther with the USA champion?
Would you see Gunther with the? Would I see him with the USA champion? Would you see Gunther with the U? I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Would you see Gunther? All right, Warriors finisher. There he is. See if he got him. Nope, kicked out. Oh, Superman punched the Warrior, stunned him. Yeah, that might be it. Roman may just won the belt. Let's see if he gets him. He's gonna cover him.
Do you like if he was the United States champion?
Gunther, if he, I think Gunther should be the world champion. He's one of the best wrestlers they got. But it, I'm just guessing, but I think Gunther's gonna beat. See, somebody has to get the belt off Cena before he leaves. So I'm guessing it's gonna be Gunther at Saturday night's main event in December because the next one's in December. So they got to get the belt off Gunther. So I think Punk might get it at SummerSlam, and then Gunther will go get Cena's title at Saturday night's main event. See, this is a glitch. When they're down in the corner, his opponent stares at him. They got to fix this. It's strange. Maybe there'll be patches next week for the DLC. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. Because the DLC is next Wednesday, 6 days. Oh, nice back and forth. Here we go. Oh, back. Look at this. Good. This is a good match. I have these matches set up pretty good, so I'm having pretty good matches. If you set them up right, you can have some really good matches. But the trick is to put the finisher and the special to 30 on the attributes, and then put the match to slow. So it takes them a longer time to get to to their signature and finisher. It makes it the match is a little longer, but it's not too long.
Who
It makes
Seth
for a better
Rollins
match.
cash in on?
Seth is out. His knee is sounds like Seth's gonna be out for a while, so we're not gonna be seeing Seth. He hurt his knee on Saturday night's main event, so Seth is gone until he said he's hoping to get back for WrestleMania. Yeah, I would have loved. This was great about this game that we'll never see Roman versus Ultimate Warrior, but we can simulate it here, and the graphics are so good. It's like watching a real match. See that when this is a glitch, when this always happens when they're down in the corner. Just have to live with it till they patch it. Yeah, see Roman just stands there instead of fighting him. DDT. Who should the winner fight? Actually, if Warrior fight, I'll use a current. If Warrior wins, I'll use a current wrestler.
Who do you dislike the worst wrestler?
Oh, I don't dislike anybody. I like everybody, but I like some people better than others. Who would I dislike the worst? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I just like I love wrestling, so I like everybody that's a part of it. But um, who would I pick as the worst wrestler? I don't know. That's a hard choice. I don't know. I mean, I don't. I don't really. I'm not someone who doesn't like. I just like everybody. Yeah, there it is again. They gotta fix this. This is terrible. Rome, he just waits for the when they're only when they're down in the corner like that. Warrior, nice move. I don't know. Say worst wrestler is I don't know, Drew McIntyre. I guess I don't know. I like Drew McIntyre though. I like everybody. I can't. It's hard for me to say that because
Face reveal.
face reveal. I mean, I don't really need to do that because my video's the game, so I don't really need to put myself on there. I just talk over the game. If I was doing a cooking channel or something, I could do that, but there's no point to do it because I have the video game. I need the video game on the screen, so there's no point to me being there because it would take. I'd be in front of the game. I'd block out part of the game if I put my face on there. When you're a game streamer, there's no reason to put your face on there. I mean, some people, I see people do it, but that's their choice, and if they can do whatever they want, but I don't see a point to it because I need to talk over the game, so there's no point in me being on the screen because the my video is the game. All right. Like the what's his name? One of the channels called the Rad Brad. He has a huge channel. He just talks over his games because he doesn't. If you ever see, he has a really good channel actually. The Rad Brad. He just talks over his games like I do. All right, there it is again. Yeah, this is a problem. They gotta fix. I hope they patch it next week. It's just strange. When they lay in the corner, they just stand over him like that and wait. He waits for him to get up. I did it again. Look at this. All right. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If Warrior wins, I'll pick a current modern wrestler. If Roman wins, I'll pick a legend to fight him. So this way I can have somebody from the past and somebody from the present in each match. So like if it's like Roman wins, I'll pick like Stone Cold or something. If Warrior wins, I'll pick like Seth Rollins or something. That's what I'll do. This way I can have somebody from the past and the present in every match. Alright, that might be it. Alright, Warrior's the champ. Alright, so Warrior's going to defend against I'll have to, maybe LA Knight or something. I'll do. There he is. So yeah, Warrior's the champ. So I'll have him defend against a modern wrestler. So I gotta pick somebody. This way I can have a mix of a current. I have legends versus the current roster. All right, Warrior beats Roman for the title. So now Warrior's the champ. So Warrior will be in the next match. Now I gotta go set up. All right, who do I want him to fight now? Somebody current. Who's in the current roster? It's be good. I could do Cody, Seth, LA Knight. Let's see. Oh, Braun Breaker. Oh, that's a good Warrior versus Braun Breaker. That's a great idea. All right, that's what I'm doing. Let me show you what I do here. I'll max all this out to make it even a fair fight. But the momentum, I'll show you when I get down there. Let me just get all this done. All right, see special and finisher. You put them to 30, so it takes longer to get to them. AI attributes, combos. I usually put combo. Who uses like combinations? I always turn these down because there's. Is he really does a lot of submissions? I don't know. Put that to 0 too. Light strikes. Yeah, he had nothing light about his strikes. This guy. Yeah, I'm gonna put his light. I'm just gonna put him on heavy. This guy's a powerhouse. This is him and this is gonna be a good match. Him and Ultimate Warrior. Environmental strikes. Let's see what I do. Strike or I'm trying to think what to do. I'll do 70-30, I guess, on this. Dive. He's not much of a high fly. He's more a power guy than a high fly. Like Rey Mysterio, I put the dives way up. I love that they had these tendencies. I think that what they had him 23. They added him limb targeting. He's not really a limb targeting guy. Running, definitely running. Dodging tennis. Yeah, he's not gonna. Weapon usage, not really. Pin tendency. Yeah, put that up. Instant recovery. Ring escape. He's not gonna run too much. Pin combo. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, see if you set these guys up properly, you get some really good matches. But you gotta dig into these tendencies. All right, personality. He's a bad guy. Let's make him a bad guy. But he's gonna get a title shot against the Ultimate Warrior. That's a good match. Braun Breaker versus the Ultimate Warrior. Clear all this. Okay. All right, Braun Breaker. Oh wait, let me check his. He doesn't need 2 spears. Let's check this. See which one I like better. I like them just by one main finisher. Usually you have one finisher. Yeah, do this. This spear. Let's see what 7 looks like. They need to. They gotta add create a move so you can create moves. That'd be so cool. Spear 11. I don't like that. I like the other one better in the corner. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, look. I know what I'll do. I know what we're gonna do here. I like spear 11. There we go. Do that. This game is like completely. You could customize this to anything you want. You could turn this into an AEW game. It's so cool. If you wanted to, you just make this completely an AEW game with the creations. We got Braun against the Warrior for the world title. Here we go. I want to check something here. Hold on. Yeah, do this. Yeah, I like the if you I think if you put these to 0, it just goes off their tendencies. Put all this stuff to 0. Let's see. I guess I'll leave. Yeah, I'll leave this as it is. All right, let's go have the match. Actually, let me create a setup for title matches so I don't have to keep setting it up. Let me delete these. I gotta start these over. I wanted to fix these anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a title match, custom match. Oh, I should. No, wait, no. You know what? I have an idea. Maybe I'll do Braun and Warrior for the world title, but I'll make it Hell in a Cell. I want to redo these. That's what I'm gonna do. Where is it? There it is. 1-on-1. Where can we have it here? Actually, I like this Saturday's main event arena. Okay. All right, we're gonna do Braun Breaker. Against Warrior, because he's the champ. So Warrior's going to defend the title here. All right, we're going to do do both. No limit. Classic. We're going to red, rusted, class. I'll do classic. Infinite health high. Okay. Weapons. So chair. Let's do table. Let's do some of these silly ones for fun. An arm. And I'll do a hockey stick. That's good. All right. Do this ref. Yeah, you got to take your time to set these matches up so they're good. Oh, where's the entrance thing at the bottom? It glitched. All right, I'll have to skip through the entrance. All right, Braun Breaker, Ultimate Warrior. Oh wait, I can't set up the title match. Oh, there we go. Select champion. Yeah, see, it's blank. That's glitch. It's blanked out at the bottom, the menu. All right, select championship. Warriors Championship. All right, here we go. The Warrior defending against Braun Breaker for the title. Did I turn off entrances? No, I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't tell because it was not the menu wasn't there. I was gonna skip it. Just skip to this part. There it is, the belt. Yeah, I just skipped the entrances because I can't do the theme music. Here we go. Warrior and Braun, Hell in a Cell. See, they gotta fix this. That center part of the cage blocks. You can't even see the match. Yeah, that's really, really bad. I gotta change the camera angle. That's not good either. I'm gonna have to move the camera with the match so you can see it better. That's really they gotta make it more transparent so you can see through the cage. That's real. Look at this. That's really bad. Yeah, I mean you can see the match, but there's that centerpiece like blocks a lot of the match. All right. If you're just joining us, this is Braun and the Ultimate Warrior for the world title. Warrior's the champ, and he's defending against Braun Breaker. Actually, is anybody here? No, nobody's. Wow, I'm talking to nobody. I have to wait for people to come in.
I'm still there. Yo. This good. I'm about to leave if you don't come back. Whistle red blow.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Clint. Hey, Clint.
Face
Hi,
blue
Timothy.
white
I'm about to
eyes.
leave if you don't come back. All right. I'm here. I had to step out for a second. I'm back. Hi, Clint. Hi, T Money. Welcome, Clint McDowell. Welcome, T Money 44 to the stream. So this is Warrior defending the title against Braun Breaker, and then whoever wins will defend the title. Whoever wins will be the champ, and then they'll defend the title against somebody else. But I made it interesting. Made it a Hell in a Cell. Make it a little interesting. But you have to leave if you don't come in. Yeah, I just had to step away for a second because these streams are long. You gotta take a break. We went through the cage, the cell there. But yeah, I'll Warriors climbing up. This would have been a great match. The Ultimate Warrior versus Braun
Where
Breaker.
were you? Yes.
Where was I? I'm doing laundry. I just had to run and throw it in the dryer. I did. Yeah, I got a house to take care of while I'm doing this for work, so I have to take breaks and run and do things. Vacuum, dust, wash the car, all the things you got to do. So sometimes I have to take off in the middle of a stream to go do something. Taking care of a house is a lot of work. All right, Braun Breaker, a Time Warrior on top of the cage, top of the cell here. Oh, he fell through. That might be it. Warrior may be finished. New champ. Oh, he kicked out. Wow, he kicked out of that. The 2K has to make this cell transparent because it's blocking the
Ustream
match.
slot.
Ustream slot.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, this is my full-time job, so I have to stream a lot. This is what I do. I do all day, every day, Monday to Friday. This is what I do to make my to pay my bills. I'm a YouTube partner and an Epic partner. Yeah, if this wasn't my job, I wouldn't stream much or at all. But this is, yeah, like I said, this is my this is what I do. All right, bronze down. Warriors finisher. This might be it here. Yeah, if you just join us, we're doing championship matches. So we're just whoever wins the title defends, and so on like that. So a winner of this will defend the title against somebody else, and then whoever wins that, they'll defend just like a normal championship run. You just whoever wins defends the title. Whoever the champ is defends the belt. So it kind of puts a storyline to my streams here because there's a title defenses here. See, this is a good match. If you set the tendencies up right and stuff, you can have some really good matches in this game. One of the best things they ever did was add the tendencies to the wrestlers. You just tweak them till the matches are really of high quality. Yeah, this Hell in a Cell's fun, but they need to make like the cell where you're looking through invisible so you can see the match better. Let me see. I can zoom in. I'm gonna have to control the camera for this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I'll just move with the wrestlers. I'm glad you can at least control the camera. Let me move up a little bit. There we go. Oop. Try to stay in front of it. There's a cover. New champ. Nope. Warrior kicks out. Yeah, I'll try to stay in front of the cell here so you can see the match better. Oh, spear. Nailed it. That might be it. Nope, Warrior kicks out again. Good match. Yeah, one of the main things to do, yeah, is to you put the momentum to slow, and then you put the special and finisher attributes on each wrestler to 30. And so it's harder to. It takes them longer to get to a finisher, which is more realistic, and yeah, the matches are much better. And then you tweak the tendencies to how the wrestler acts in the ring. I advise watching like 2 or 3 matches of the wrestler before you do the tendencies, just to get an idea what they do and how they act, so you can accurately set them up. If you don't know the wrestler too well. So I just play cameraman here and follow him around.
I like your idea.
Do you put the momentum slow and put their matches with their attributes at 30 for the special and finisher? I'm guessing that's the idea you like. Or do you just having title matches here? I don't know, but yeah. I think you mean to make it longer to get finishers. Yeah, the finisher shouldn't happen very easily, so you got to make it. A Warrior just fell off there. You got to make it harder for them to get finishers. So you gotta put their attributes to 30 on those, and then put it on slow. It just makes the match. But if you do nothing else, that alone makes the match better. All right, bronze. Let's go check out Warrior here. He's just
For the game and that.
for the game. Okay. Yeah, the tendency. That's the key. The key to the good match. You gotta adjust the tendencies just to make the match better. Where'd Braun go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Now they're kind of separated, so I'll just stay over here. Nice backdrop. It's a good match. Yeah, I'll stream till about noon Eastern, and then I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'll come back and continue. But if I'm in the middle of a match at noon, I'll obviously finish the match before I go. Maybe I'll leave a match on for you guys while I take a break, so you can have something to watch while I'm away. Because I do that a lot when I can't be here. I leave a match on because you can set matches so they don't end. All you got to do is put make a submission match. Put the finisher, the attack to 0 and the defend to 100. The match will never end. It's actually fun if you do it for a casket match because oh, you went down there. The submission, the casket, putting the guy in the casket or the ambulance is same sliders as the submission slider. So you just, if you do that, do you have an ambulance match or a casket match? Put attack to 0 and defend to submission to 100. The casket or the ambulance match won't end because they won't be able to get him in the casket or ambulance. To Warrior got it. Nope. Good match. And the casket and ambulance match are basically the same match. It's just something different to put them in. All right. Whips him in here. Trying to stay with the action here without being with the fence in front of me. Cover. Wow, good. That was an excellent match. It was long, but it wasn't too long. I didn't. Anybody. I don't know if anybody timed it. It was. I don't know, but it's a good match. All right, so Warrior wins. He beat Roman. Now he beats Braun Breaker. He's still the champ. So Warrior's going to defend against somebody else now. So who should Warrior fight? I'll use a modern wrestler. So this way, like I said, the champion. Whoever if the champ's a legend, I'll have him fight a modern wrestler. If the champ's a modern wrestler, I'll
5
have him
minutes
fight a
and
legend.
33 seconds.
It was 5 minutes and 33 seconds a match. You timed it. Okay. Seemed longer than that. All right. All right. So Warrior's going to defend the title again. Let me go to the roster and pick out who he's going to fight. Oh, Gunther. Yeah, that's I got it already. Gunther. It's a good idea. Let's say if Gunther wins, I'll have him fight a legend. So this way I have legends and I have a good mix of legends and modern. All right, Gunther, I set up here. Did I set up Gunther already? Oh, I already got Gunther set up. There we go. Yeah, I got Gunther set up pretty good, I think. Just double check his attributes. Submission tendency. Yeah, I got Gunther set up pretty good already. All right. Gunther's ready to go. So let's do a match. Let's do a. So Warrior's going to defend against Gunther. What kind of match should I have? Do a table match. Let me see. Put him in a cage. Now let's do a. No, last man standing. Let's do Extreme Rules. Let's do. All right, Gunther is going to fight for the title now. Trying to get the belt off the Warrior. Just set this up. Both. Elimination. Why does it say elimination? It's a one-on-one match. There's no elimination. That's weird. All right. Oh, false count anywhere is good. That's weird. That's a glitch. There's no elimination. It's a one-on-one match. All right. A ladder, chair, trash can. Let's do this thing, and we'll do Triple H's sledgehammer, and we'll do the sword. Sword of the future you get on the island. You unlock it for those wondering where it comes from. All right. Do this ref. Do slow. Title match. Championship. Warriors title. All right. Gunther and Warrior for the title. Warrior. I had Warrior fight Roman. If you just joined, I had Warrior fight Roman, and the winner got the belt. Warrior won, and then Warrior fought Braun Breaker, and Warrior won, so he's still the champ. So now he's defending against Gunther. This has been a cool match too. Gunther versus the Ultimate Warrior. If Gunther wins, I'll have him fight Bret Hart. That'd actually be cool. Two good wrestlers. Like I said, I'll have. If the Legend's the champ, he'll fight somebody on the modern current roster, and then if a current roster guy's the champ, I'll have him fight a Legend, just so I can cover both bases. So if Gunther wins, I'll fight Bret Hart. If Warrior wins me, I'll do CM Punk. Actually, Warrior and Jacob Fatu. That'd be good. All right, Warrior fight Jacob Fatu. Gunther will fight Bret Hart. This is for the world title. So Warrior has the power advantage, but Gunther has the wrestling ability advantage. So we'll see. Yeah, Bret Hart was a really good wrestler. Bret Hart and Gunther would have had a good matches. This is so good about this game. Be able to be able to have the match. You see, you put it on. You put the finisher and special on 30 on the attributes, and put it on slow, and they really have to earn their. It takes a lot longer to get to the signature and the finisher. They really have to earn it. It makes the match quality is much better. And the matches are longer, but they're not like excessively long, so they're good. Yeah, there's the glitch that I hope they fix. Yeah, whenever they sit in the corner, the other guy just stares at them. It's just a glitch in the match. Hopefully 2K fixes that. Just gotta wait. Yeah, one way. Yeah, actually, I can lower their downtime so they get up quicker. That would actually help with that a little bit. And to end the stun time, that actually would. Yeah, maybe I'll do that after this match. I'll adjust that because so that won't last as long at least. Yeah, I'll make some adjustments after this match. All right. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this. Like, subscribe. Plenty of WWE 2K coming. This is the main game on my channel. I do Fortnite and other games, but this is my number one. If my channel was one game, it'd be this game. Or the WWE 2K series. It wouldn't be just because I would update it every year with get the new one. Next year, next March, I'll get 26 and so on. But I'll do other games. Yeah, this is basically this is a game variety channel, but but it's heavy on WWE 2K. It's not a complete WWE 2K channel, but it's heavy on. It's like 80% WWE 2K, 20% everything else. Because I like to have other games in the rotation. Because I'm hoping to do some Madden 26 next month when it comes out if I get it. I'm planning on getting it. We'll see. See all this. I don't know. I should time these matches. So I wish they had a clock at the time how long. Actually, I should put a time limit on the matches. Put it at 6. Then I know how far in the match. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next match. Put it so then I'll have an idea how long the match has been. But at the end of the matches, they should tell you the time of the match, how long the match was. Because they don't do that anymore. They used to announce it. They used to say the time of the fall was 15 minutes 37 seconds, and the winner is. They used to do that, and then they don't do that now. They should start doing that again. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna put a 60-minute time limit on the next match because these matches aren't an hour, so it'll just tell me. I'll have an idea how long the match is going. But I think they're like they're probably 10, 15 minutes each. They're not that long. They're a decent amount. No, above 20, I find excessive, a little bit too long. But under 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes is a good match because it has time to tell a
Hi.
story. Hey, Youssef, welcome. That's time
You live every day.
yeah, I'm live every day. Well, Monday to Friday, sometimes on the weekends. Like I said, this is my job, so I work Monday to Friday. But sometimes I do. Like last weekend, I did a lot last weekend, but this weekend I think I might take Saturday off. I got to rest my voice because I told you you talk all day. You got to take a
Sorry I
break.
took so long.
That's right. You don't have to apologize. You come in whenever you want. That's it. There's no requirement here. I'm just glad you're joining me at all. Thanks for spending time. But yeah, I'm on Monday to Friday. I'm on all day. I mean, I have to take breaks to do household things and just life. So go to the if I have a dentist appointment or just normal things in life, and stop for meals and sleep. And then on the weekends I might take a break. So I think this Saturday I'm probably gonna take a break, and then maybe I'll do a little bit on Sunday. We'll see. Last weekend I had more time. I did a lot. I did a lot last weekend, but it just depends on my. But Monday to Friday is work time, so I do my work, and then the weekends a little bit less. But sometimes I'll stream a match, and I won't be there. I'll just let it run so you guys can check in. I'll do like a never-ending match. But yeah, I plan on being on the rest of today. It's except for I'm gonna take some breaks, but I'll be on the rest of today, and then plan on being on all day tomorrow as much as I can. But like I said, I gotta take breaks. I can't be on nonstop. Oh, Gunther's the new champ. All right, we're gonna do Gunther and Bret Hart. All right, Gunther's the champ now. So we'll do since
Break.
Gunther's a current guy, we'll do wait for what?
The cloud gaming app I play just added WWE 2K23.
All right, 23. How good.
Gunter and Goldberg.
Gunther and Goldberg for the title. All right, I will have to. I can do that. I'll do that. I was gonna do Bret Hart, but that's all right. I'm gonna have to get a Goldberg though, because Goldberg's not in the game, so you're gonna give me some time here to get him and set him up. I think I actually have to. I have to delete a. I'm gonna have to delete somebody too. There's only 100 spots. I think I'm full. Yeah, I gotta delete. I gotta find somebody to delete just so I can fit Goldberg. All right, who do I want to delete here? Um,
It's fine.
it's fine. Yeah, all right. I'll do. Yeah, like I said, I'll do it. Just give me a second to. I gotta see who I want to delete. That's the problem. I like all these wrestlers. I wish they. Yeah, I wish there was more spots. 100.
Hi.
Hi, Henry. Welcome. Let me get Goldberg. Let me see what can I delete for Goldberg. I'll get rid of him. All right, I'm gonna get Goldberg. Just freeing up a spot for him. We're gonna do Gunther and Goldberg for the world title. Gunther's my champion right now. All right, let's go get a Goldberg. Let's find it. I'll show you how I find creations. I sort them by upvoted, so I'll show you here. We're gonna do. Actually, let me just check that right here. See if anybody's in the. If Goldberg is in the first
I
page.
have not been in the stream for a while.
All right, that's okay. I'm glad you're back. Welcome. Goldberg. Is there a Goldberg here? Let's see. Oh, there's one right there. Is he upvote? Oh yeah, it's over 2,000. He must be. Yeah, he looks pretty good. All right, let's take this Goldberg. All right, let me just. I just gotta set him up. I gotta check his tendencies and all that stuff, and just give me a second. Then we'll do Gunther and Goldberg for the world title. All right, good. Let's go to roster. Yes, let me just edit my Goldberg here. All right, what I do is, yeah, I make the match even. The matches are better if they're more even, because you don't want one guy at like 50 and another guy at 90. You want to have a fair fight here, and I gotta put the yeah, you want them. Yeah, what you want to do is, I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but this is what I do. You want them to have to, you want them to take a while and really earn getting the finisher and the signature. So you don't want it to happen too fast. So I'll show you what I do here if you're just joining. Put the special down to 30 and the finisher, so they really have to work for it. And then you put the momentum on slow, and I'll show you that when I get to the match. All right, AI attributes, combos. Goldberg's combos. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, Goldberg's not like he's like all the Ultimate Warrior. Didn't have a big move set and stuff. He's not a like a real grappling wrestler like Gunther. So we're gonna make him more strikes. Actually, I don't think he did anything light. He's a power. I'm going to heavy strikes, grapples. His grapples. He's not much of a grappler. Let's put it down there. Ground strike. Put that up. Ground grapple. He's not much for wrestling holds. So I'm going to put his strikes high. Environmental grapple tendency. Down. Dive. He's not. Yeah, he's definitely not a high flying wrestler. So I'm going to take all this down. Yeah, so like if I like Rey Mysterio, I'd like put the dives at 100 or 90 or something like that. But limb targeting, yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not one to be doing that either. Running attack, definitely running. Dodging, not much of a dodge. He just kind of just attacks. Weapon, he's not really a weapon user either. Put that way down. I put him at 0. I could probably put him at like 10 or something, but possum attack pin tendency. He goes for the pins. I put it at 50. Instant recovery, yeah, do that. He's not ring escape. He doesn't do that. Pin combo. Put that at 50, I guess. All right, do that. I always make the arms and legs don't wear
Do
down
you
too
have
easy.
Penta?
Yeah, yeah. Penta's in the game. Yeah, I have Penta. I think yeah, Penta's in the main. There's so many guys I can't remember. Jackhammer. All right, that finisher's good. All right, he's a good guy. Yeah, Goldberg was yeah, he was. I don't. He was he ever? He was never a bad guy. I'll make him a good guy. Put everything to all blue for him. I never know what to do with these, so I just max them out for a good guy or bad guy. Cheer, cheer. All right. All right, Goldberg set up for Gunther. I actually want to adjust because I want to try to avoid the when they sit in the corner for too long. So I got to make some adjustments here and make the reversals down here. Again, you want to make it hard to get the finisher because that's more realistic. You don't just get finishers, so you're gonna keep the
I
finisher
used to
reverse.
play WWE 2K22.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, I have 20. I have every 2K. 2K. The 2K game started at 14, so I have every one of them from 14 to 25. Just the servers are off on all of them, but 24 and 25. I'm going to do this. Keep all this down. See, I put all these at 0 so they base off their tendencies more. I think that helps reduce our downtime. All right, I want them to get up quicker because they sit in the corner with that. This should help that glitch.
Do
So
y'all still like 2K20?
yeah, I have 20. Yeah, 20 had more 20 had a ton of glitches, but it was actually a good game. It just had too many glitches. But if it wasn't, yeah, if it didn't have glitches, it was actually I enjoyed 20. I actually have some videos of 20 on my channel. All right, we'll do that. I think we're good. All right, we're to Gunther and Goldberg for the title here. All right, play. Just do a normal match here.
The 2K22 the servers were terrible.
Yeah, well, they're down now, so we got to do this as Saturday night's main event because that's where they just had the match. All right, Goldberg. Yeah, I was gonna do Bret Hart, but somebody suggested Goldberg, so this was actually a good idea. So I'm gonna do that because the match just happened. Gunther. All right, let me set this up. Both. All that off. Let's see, run-ins off. Time limit. All right, this is gonna be at 60, just so I have an idea how long the matches are going. Ring out, no exiting. Let them just fight. I like no exiting, so they just have to fight. No rope breaks. Actually, keep that on. And DQs don't matter because they can't get out of the ring to get a weapon. Weapons don't matter because they can't get out. Put the referee thing on slow. So here, the key here, you can do slow. If you don't know they have the game, it's slow, normal, fast. How long? It's just how quick it is to get finishers. So you want it on slow. So you want them to have to work for it a little more. And then that's
And it almost feels like they were playing for you.
yeah. So
What
you want
about 2K19?
2K19 was very good. I like 25 better, but 19 is one of the best ones. Anyway, so yeah, what you do is your special and finisher, you want them on slow, so the momentum's to get them is the slowest, and then you put it also goes with the 30 on the attributes of the wrestlers, so they really have to earn the finisher. Entrance off. I like entrances when I'm not streaming because the theme music I can't play it, so I got to turn it off when I'm streaming. But I like to watch them when I'm not streaming. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, entrance off. Title match on. All right, Gunther's going to defend against Goldberg. Here we go.
What is your favorite 2K game?
25. This is the best one yet, I think. They really did a good job. All right, I got to play. This is a 1 hour. This is not going to go an hour, but I just put the time limit just to have an idea how long the match is. So it should take them a long time to get a finisher because I put it on slow and I put the attributes on 30 for each wrestler. Yeah, 25. I love 25.
What is your favorite game in general?
WWE 2K25. I love wrestling games. This is my favorite game ever. This is a great game.
Me.
Although, I mean, 2K26, I'm hoping will be even better. Hopefully 2K26 will be better because they should build on it. So 2K26 should be better. I hope. Because I love 2K24 last year, but this has less glitches than 24 from what I see so far. And I've been playing this since the day it came out for a few months. So there's glitches, but I think 24 had more, from what I can tell. See, my biggest problem is my faction having to get the cards to get the personas. There should be a better way to do it because that's too random. You can spend thousands of hours buying, playing to get cards and never get the card you need to get the persona, or spend thousands of dollars buying packs and still not get who you need. It's just the randomness of that is not good. So I'm not a fan of my faction. I like the island. The island's fun.
This is way different than 2K22.
Yeah, the graphics are better in 25, and I'm running this on PS5 Pro, so it probably enhances it a bit because the Pro has more power than the regular PlayStation. So it probably makes it look. I'm guessing it makes it look a little better because
Yes.
the Pro improves the Pro improves everything because it has more power. Goldberg will probably be in the game
I
next
play
year.
on Xbox.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Xbox is good. I have Xbox Series X. It's a good console. But I play on PlayStation because it's easier to create content. So and then The Pro is right now is the most powerful console out. Besides, I mean, obviously PCs are more powerful if you have the right PC. But as far as just game consoles, Pro is the most powerful right now. Nice backdrop by Goldberg. It's a pretty good Goldberg I got. Yeah, if you sort them by upvote, you're going to get a pretty good creation. It's the best way to sort them. Just type in who you need and sort them by upvote. Because if people are going to go out of their way to vote, I'll give them an upvote. It's probably pretty good. The downloads are less accurate because somebody might just download it to look at them and then end up not liking them. But if they're getting upvotes, it means people like them. So you're probably better off sorting by upvote. All right. See how long it's taken to get the special. It's the signature. They call it the special.
Series S. I play PS4 and 5.
Yeah,
Do you
4 and
have a
5. Okay.
PC?
Yeah, I use the PC to edit and upload my videos for my channel. So I don't game on my PC. I game on the console and create my videos on the console. Then I copy them over to my PC and edit them and upload them. So I basically use my PC to get my videos ready for YouTube. And I create the videos on the PlayStation, and I stream directly from the PlayStation. It's just easy. It's easier. Sony did a great job for creators, for YouTube partners, for game streaming YouTube partners. They make it really easy. Xbox is not as easy. You can't narrate your videos on Xbox. You have to do it on your PC after you record them. It's more work. Then Switch you can't do anything with Switch on it. You have to. Sony did the best job of even Switch 2. You can't stream from the Switch 2 directly. It's just more work. This is much easier. See, they still didn't get a. We're 5 minutes in. They didn't even get nobody got a special yet. So they're almost Gunther. Yeah, Gunther's close, but there we go. Just hit 5 minutes and they still didn't get a special. So it takes a little long. They have to work for it a little more. It's a better makes a better match.
Xbox also you can only record for 10 mina.
Xbox, I think you could set for an hour. PlayStation you can record videos for an hour on PlayStation, which is plenty of time.
Minute.
Usually. Yeah, Xbox. You can't narrate your videos on Xbox when you're recording, so you have to bring them over to your computer and then narrate them afterwards. You can narrate them live on PlayStation, which makes it a lot easier. That's why I'm only streaming with Sony. I have an Xbox so I can play Halo and stuff like that, but I'm not. I don't. That's when I'm playing on my own privately. I'll play some Xbox, but then I have Switch 1. I want to get Switch 2. I don't have it, but yeah, I'd like to. When I'm playing Switch, I'm just playing for fun, not to work. But most of the time, I'm on my PlayStation. Sometimes on the weekends, when I'm taking a break, I'll play on my Xbox or my Switch, play Mario Kart or Halo. But a lot of the games are coming to PlayStation now. They have Gears of War's coming to PlayStation. They have the Forza Motorsport. They have Forza. I mean Forza
Do you
Horizon
play
5.
Gears of War?
Yeah, Gears of War's good on Xbox. Yep. Gears of War's coming to PlayStation, so I'm hoping to I'll be able to stream it if I get it. But everything, yeah, they're bringing Microsoft games to PlayStation. They got Forza Horizon. They got Gears of War coming. So if they get Halo to PlayStation, there'd be no reason for an Xbox. Everything be on PlayStation. Yeah, I'll have a PlayStation and a Switch too. That'll be it. Won't need an Xbox if all their exclusives are on PlayStation.
Do Brock if Goldberg Brett Wharf with Gunter. I misclicked.
Do Brock if I'll have to get a Brock. I don't have Brock. I'm hoping Goldberg's in 2K26 because he had the retirement match, so maybe he'll be in 2K26. But I got a good creation here. Nope, kicked out. This is fun doing title defenses. Whoever the champ is, I have him defend the title. This is actually I actually like this. This is great. See, the matches are much better. We're 8 minutes in. The matches are much better if you make it harder to get finishers. If they have the finisher too easy, it degrades the match quality. I like the. I mean, everybody has what they like, but this is I'm having better matches this way. All right, here comes Goldberg. Yeah, if Goldberg, I'm gonna, like I said, if a legend's a champ, I'm gonna have him fight a modern. If a modern's a champ, I have him fight a legend for the title. So if Gunther wins, I'll do Bret Hart
W
because that's what I was
stream,
gonna
but I
do.
have to play Fortnite with my friend.
Okay, go play Fortnite. Have fun. Be sure to sub. So if Gunther wins, I have him fight Bret Hart because that's what I was gonna do before I chose Goldberg. If Goldberg wins, I'll have him fight. Have to have him fight somebody maybe Seth Rollins. I don't know. I'll decide. But let's see who wins first. So yeah, Gunther will fight a legend, and Goldberg will fight a current wrestler, depending who wins. But yeah, Gunther's fighting Bret Hart, and Goldberg's gonna
I'm never leaving
fight.
till the stream ends.
Okay, Gunther wins. All right, Gunther's gonna fight Bret Hart next.
Have a good rest of your day. I'm already subbed and I use your creator code.
Oh, thanks for using my code. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, just every 14 days it resets. You got to keep typing it in. All right, so Gunther won. So Gunther's gonna fight Bret Hart. I think I have Bret Hart set up, so I'm just gonna check. Just want to make sure I have him Bret Hart like I like him. All right, Bret Hart. Because this would have been a cool match. Bret
Bye.
Hart. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, all right. I do have to fix Bret Hart because I don't have his. See what I do? Special and finisher. Put it to 30, so they have to work for it more. Makes the match better. Matches are about 10 minutes. It's because I just timed it. I should just do a custom thing so I don't have to keep typing it all in. All right, that's that. The AI attributes. I have this set up already. Yeah, Bret Hart. Do that. Grapple. Yeah, I'd set up Bret Hart. I don't have to do this. This is all set. I just had to change his special and finisher to 30. All right, Bret Hart's going to fight for the belt here. Let me create a match. I'm going to call it a title. Set up something for title matches. So we're going to do custom matches, new, normal one-on-one, both. All right, we're going to do this off. Time limit, we'll do 60.
I'm subscribed.
Thanks for subscribing. 6 off, rope break on. Gonna do that. All right, we're gonna just call it title, so I know it's for my title matches. This just makes it easier. All right, we're gonna do custom title. Bret Hart and Nitro. Monday Nitro Arena. Let's do
When are you going to play Fortnite again?
I don't know when. I'll play Fortnite today if I hit the super chats goal, but I don't know when I'm gonna play Fortnite again. But I have a super chats goal to play another game, and you guys can choose what game if you choose Fortnite, whatever. Let's do it on WWE Live. But yeah, eventually I'll play Fortnite again. I don't know when. But like I said, if I hit the super chat goal and you guys choose Fortnite, I'll do Fortnite today. Okay. Let's do Bret Hart. Here we go. Yeah, this would have been a great match. Bret Hart and Gunther. What a great match this would have been. If Gunther wins, I think I'll do Shawn Michaels next, actually. If Bret wins, I'll think of maybe Seth. We'll see. That. Just check to see. I got the title. I got that set. Referee. That's standard ref. That's fine. So, see, and that's the other key. You put this. You put the special and finisher on the attributes of the wrestlers to 30, and you put these to slow. Makes for a better match. I think it makes for a better match. I mean, everybody likes different things, but I think the matches are pretty good. All right, entrance off. Title match on. Championship, Gunther. There we go.
I have you on Fortnite.
All right, thanks for adding me. I'll accept the friend requests when I get on Fortnite. All right, here we go. Bret and Gunther. This has been so cool. Bret and Gunther. Like 1995 Bret Hart versus 2025 Gunther. That would have been really cool. All right, Gunther's the champ defending against Bret Hart. This is fun having like title matches, and whoever wins defends the title next. So I got the time in the corner, so we'll have an idea how long the match goes. Because this match is not going to go an hour. It's going to go probably about 10 minutes, 10, 15. All right, if Gunther wins, he's going to fight Shawn Michaels. If Bret wins, I'm trying to think who would be a good match for Bret for the title out of the modern roster. Seth actually be good. Seth and Bret.
What is your favorite tag team?
Favorite tag team, probably. I think the Ultimate Maniacs, Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage. It was a very short-lived tag team, but they were really cool. They only lasted about 2 months, but they were really cool. You can look them up. I actually have them on the game. I got them in Community Creations. He's gonna kick out of this. See, watch how long it takes for them to get to the special lit up. It's gonna take at least 5 minutes. And we're about 2 minutes in now. But yeah, they should have to work for the finisher. They shouldn't just get it that quick. So you want them to have to work for it because they shouldn't just get finishers immediately. Because you got to wear your opponent down before you get them in the finisher. So it makes more sense. It takes longer to get a finisher. Nice move by Gunther. Yeah, I'll break for lunch around 12 Eastern, and then I'll come back and continue this because this is actually really good. Glad I thought of it. My Bret Scott Gunther. Yeah, these two would have had a great match. Just two really good wrestlers. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Bret. Oh, actually, Bret and CM Punk would be cool. If Bret wins CM Punk. All right, but yeah, Bret wins CM Punk. If Gunther wins Shawn Michaels. That's what we'll do. So I want legends fighting the current roster. So we're gonna mix it up. So it depends on who wins. This week I have a lot of dream matches. This is definitely a dream match. Gunther and Bret Hart.
Your goal ends in 10 minutes.
Ends in 10. Oh yeah, let me check how it's doing. I didn't look at it. It was bad. 0-50. Oh well. Yeah. Well, I can just set another goal. You can just create another one when it ends. But actually, I'm gonna end the stream about 30 anyway. So I think you can still, yeah, you can still. The goal ends but it still stays there. It doesn't like close it. after the goal ends. It's just a time limit you set because it makes you set a time limit. So I just set it, but the goal will still be there.
I
But
have no money. If I did, I would.
okay, that's all right. Yeah, I mean, I said it's not mandatory. It's just there. It's just one of the features of being a YouTube partner. You one of the advantages you can set up a super chat goal and then reward the audience. So I let you guys choose the game I stream if which would probably end up being Fortnite because everybody loves Fortnite. But whatever game you want me to stream, I'll stream if we hit the super chat goal. But yeah, I have no money either, so I understand that because I'm not. So the channel's still small, so I'm not making a lot yet. But I just I gotta you gotta build your channel up to where you're making more money, enough money. But everybody that has a YouTube channel started with no subscribers. All right, Brett and Gunther having a good match. Yeah, these are good matches. I'm enjoying this as much as watching a match on Raw or at SummerSlam or whatever. But it's kind of better in a way because you can have Bret Hart versus Gunther, which they're not going to do that. They can't because Bret Hart can't wrestle anymore. So, but on here he can. It's just this is a WWE simulator or a professional wrestling simulator. You know, you can do whatever. You can do AEW. You can turn this into an AEW game if you wanted. You create the whole roster and then create an AEW ring, and you could just turn this into an AEW game if you wanted to. You can just completely customizable. You can do whatever you want with it. You can turn it into an Attitude Era game. You can then just fill the roster with community creations with our Attitude Era wrestlers, whatever you want to do, or a Golden Era or whatever. Gunther's gonna fight Shawn Michaels now. That match was actually a little shorter. I didn't see how long it was. I missed the. See, I wish it told you how long the match was. All right, there's Gunther. All right, Gunther. I'll do Gunther and Shawn Michaels now. I just gotta check my Shawn Michaels, make sure I have him set up properly. I gotta make sure his special and finisher attributes are at 30. I'll use Shawn Michaels 90. I like Shawn Michaels 94. Oh yeah, it's not a I gotta set this. Glad I checked. That's it. You gotta put these at 30, so it takes them a little longer to get the special and finisher. There we go. I think everything. I think I set him up pretty good. Yeah, I set this up because I see I always put the combos down. This should be good. This is set. Yeah, he looks good. All right. All right, Shawn Michaels and Gunther coming up for the world title. Okay. Where can they fight? All right, let's put them fight at. Oh, let's do. I like this arena. Let's do that. I'm fighting on Raw, but like 1997 Raw. All right, Shawn Michaels. Gunther versus Undertaker. If Gunther wins, we'll do that. Where's Shawn Michaels? That's it right there. And Gunther. Set this up here. Let's do this. Slow. That's the key right there. Put those on slow. All right. Entrance is off. Title match on. Championship. Here we go. All right. So yeah, if Gunther wins, he's fighting Undertaker for the title. If Shawn Michaels wins, I think Seth Rollins would be good. This is Raw 97. This you unlock in Showcase. This arena. I unlocked everything in Showcase and My Rise. My rise was a pain. It took I had to go through like 6 times to get everything. It was rough. They could get rid of my rise. They should just have it where you just go through my rise once and unlock everything. It'd be a lot easier because you have to choose all the right paths. It really gets confusing. I got it done, but it took me like a week. But I think I got everything unlocked. I have all the wrestlers in the game because I checked the roster. All the wrestlers I don't have are personas from my faction, so I have everything unlocked. The personas are just outfits for the wrestlers you already have. All right, Gunther, Shawn Michaels. This is Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 10. The outfit he has on. Yeah, right, we do Gunther and yeah, Undertaker. Undertaker. That'll be fun if he wins, and if Shawn Michaels wins, Seth Rollins. Yeah, I'm gonna quit at noon. If I'm in the middle of a match at noon, I'll finish the match I'm in. I'm not gonna end in the middle of a match. No, but I'll quit about noon. Go have lunch and come back, and we'll continue this. I mean, I can do some triple threat matches for the title too. That's a good idea. Do some fatal four ways for the title. Although I have to do them. They're better with eliminations. Because the champion could lose the title without being involved in the pin, which is if you don't have eliminations on. Yeah, Gunther and Shawn Michaels would have been a good match. Chat got quiet. Yeah, it's easier to talk when the chat's talking because you talk to the chat, makes it easier. All right. See, they have no. See, we're almost 5 minutes in. They're only about halfway to the specials or signatures. They call them specials in the game, but they're signatures. Anybody like the super finishers? I'm not really into them because they end the match too quick. They should just have the finishers end the match like that instead of the super finishers. I don't know. I'm not really into that. I usually disable them.
I might have to go.
Okay, that's right. I'm gonna end the stream in about a half hour anyway. But I'll be back. I'm gonna go have lunch and come back. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subbing and liking, subbing, all that stuff.
But I don't want to.
You don't want to go? You like this title? Yeah, I'm having actually. This is really good. I like this doing this title match thing because it makes like a storyline to my stream. Is it because you just have the champion keep defending his title? It's kind of cool. And I guess I got the setup. I got matches. I got Adam set up so the matches are pretty good.
I love this.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I like doing this title match thing. I just like I said, I just thought to do it couple hours ago. It's actually pretty good.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic because I think there's nobody here. So I'm not gonna talk if nobody's here to listen. So if I see somebody pop in the chat, I'll start talking again. But I'll keep going here. I'll keep doing matches.
I'm back.
Hi Henry, welcome back. Doing Gunther's defending his title against Shawn Michaels right now. Nice clothesline. This would have been a good match if it happened. Shawn Michaels got his signature. We're about 6.5 minutes into the match. See if he gets him in this. Nice move by Shawn. He's probably not going to get him with that though. Oh, nice sweet chin music. That might be it. New champ if he gets this. Nope, kicked out. All right, Gunther's power bomb. Yep, and a cover. That is a good match. We're 8 minutes into the match. If you just join us, Gunther's the champ defending against Shawn Michaels. He's probably not going to pin him on that move. Kicked out again. Yeah, see, this is if you're just joining us, if you put the momentum to slow and the attributes on the special and finisher, and on the wrestler's attributes to 30. It makes it harder. It takes them longer to get to the finisher. It makes for a better match. But the matches aren't too long. It tells a better story. You just get a better match quality. Then you put the finisher reversal to 100, so it's harder to get. It just makes it hard to get the finisher. Power bomb. Nope. Shawn Michaels reversed it. Nice move by Shawn. All right, we're 10 minutes into this one. And shoulder breaker by Shawn Michaels. Yeah, these matches. Yeah, I've set up. You know what? The matches above 20, they're a little excessively long, but they usually stay under like 10 to under 20 if you set them right, and makes for good matches. Because yeah, I don't want to have like 45-minute matches. That's too long. But I don't want like between 10 and 20 is like ideal for me. Because you know, under 10 is too short. And I try to get them 10 to 20 if you set it just right. So it's a good match quality, but it's not doesn't drag on. All right, 11 past 11 minutes. Oh, nice move by Sean. See the body. See the body damage they added to this game. It's just pretty cool. Gunther's back's all red. Shows Shawn Michaels are like all bruised and cut up and stuff. It's pretty cool. Little details add a lot to the game. Nice drop kick. Oh, he's cheating. Nope. Nope. Under a nice reversal. This match is we're nearing 13 minutes. Yes, hopefully it should end before 20. This shouldn't because they like I said they'll I think it gets excessively unless you're in the mood for a long match. Because sometimes I am in the mood for I want to see a 1 hour Iron Man or something like that. But usually I want them under 20 minutes. Shawn Michaels got his special, so here's a cover. I don't know if he's gonna get him with that, but nope, he kicked out. Yeah, Gunther's not busted open. He's a Shawn Michaels is. Nice backdrop reversal. Oh, nice close on by Gunther. That's it. That might be it. He just did the finisher. Gunther's gonna win, I think. All right, I'm gonna do Gunther and the Undertaker next. Gunther stays champ. He's having quite a run, actually. Yeah, look at see, it's all marked up and everything. That's cool. They added that. That's new this year. 2K25. They didn't do that in 24. All right, let's do Gunther and the Undertaker.
I just was warming up in Fortnite and he rage quit.
Oh yeah, somebody quit. All right. Yeah, I don't know why people quit in the middle of Fortnite. It's just a game. I don't know if people get upset. I don't get upset, but it's just a video game. There's no reason to get that upset to rage quit. All right, I'm gonna do Gunther and Undertaker. Let me just set Undertaker up here for the world title. I like this one. This Undertaker 90. You got to get it. It comes with the Deadman edition or the Bloodline edition. The standard, I guess you have to unlock them in my faction. Let me just set them up here because I gotta make them. Make it so they have a good match. That last match was 14 minutes. That was pretty good. See, that's a pretty good match length. It's not too long, but it's enough to tell a story. Speed, do all this here. Here's the key to a good match right here. 30. Special and finisher at 30. AI, all right. Yeah, I gotta change this combos. Yeah, I don't understand the combo. Who does like punch combos? It's not like a boxing match. Just turn this stuff down. Submissions, Undertaker submissions. I don't know. He's not really a submission. Not, oh yeah, Undertaker. He did. Yeah, not in this time in his career though. I'll put it at 50. Light strike. He's not really a light striker. I do 20-80, I guess. He's a big, strong guy, so I don't know about doing the ground strike tendencies. On the ground, I'll do, yeah, ground grappling. I'll do, oh yeah, I'll put him on, when they're on the ground, I'll do 80-20. Trying to think how he fights. Environmental strikes.
I just did it again.
Did what again? Dive tendency. Undertaker used to launch himself a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of dive. Not a lot. 20. Daredevil dive. I'll put that at 0. In-ring springboard tendency. When did he do? Yeah, I'll just put that 0. Ringside springboard. He would launch himself over to. Yeah, I'll give him 20. Limb targeting.
I made a guy rage quit again.
I made a guy rage quit. Yeah, I don't know why people rage quit. It's just a game. I never understood that. Running attack. All right, Undertaker running attack. I'll put that at 80. Dodging. I'll put it 0. Weapon usage. Yeah, table usage. Yeah, I don't understand the table usage thing. Not too many. Actually, the Dudleys who uses the tables a lot. Possum pack. 50. Instant recovery. Yeah, instant recovery. Put him at
He
100. He's
started
just sit up.
cussing me out.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know why people get so mad over a video game. It's just a game. Ring escape. Put that at 0. He didn't really roll out of the ring a lot. Pin combo. Yeah, he would. I'll do that. All right. Yeah, I gotta set the. You gotta set up your wrestlers to have a better match. You gotta take the time to set them up here. All right. This is Undertaker 90. He was a bad guy, so I'm gonna make him a bad guy. This is Undertaker's debut look when he first entered
I have a
WWE.
mic now when you play Fortnite.
Okay. Like I said, I will play Fortnite eventually, but I play it today if I get the super chat goal thing there. If it hits it, I'll play. I mean, it's a if it hits it, you guys choose the game, so it happens to be Fortnite, I should say. I'll play that. I'll play whatever you guys want, but you guys pick the stream basically. If it hits the goal, all right. Yeah, boo. He was a bad guy. Allies, brother, love was yeah. Let's do this. Par Foundation? Was it Jim the Anvil? I don't remember the Jim the Anvil being an enemy of that. Oh, the Survivor Series match, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get rid of Brother Love there because Paul Bear was mainly his Brother Love was his manager at the beginning. But all right, let's do this. I gotta check his finishers. Once he's set up, we'll have a match, and then I'll probably go to lunch after this match because it'll probably end after 12, and I want to go eat. So let's do that. All right, got that. That's good. All right, here we go. Oops.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be back. I'll go eat. I'll go eat, and I'll come back as soon as I can. This is outside stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. In ring. Let's see what he has. All right. Yeah, I don't like the I don't like the super. I like to turn off the super finisher, so we're gonna get rid of that. Choke slam as a finisher. That's not really. That's not really. He didn't really finish. Choke slam was set up the pile driver. The tombstones. Let's just do this. All right, that's a little better. All right, I got Undertaker set up. Okay. All right, Undertaker's gonna fight Gunther for the world title now. Let's do. Well, let's do it in the old Hasbro toy ring for fun. All right, Undertaker. 90 debut Undertaker. If you saw the Survivor Series in 1990, you'll see he looked like that. And Gunther, champ. All right, we'll choose Gunther here. Yeah, I've been on for over 3 hours. I need a break anyway. So last match before the break, and then like I said, I'll come back. I'll continue this. People seem to like this title match defense stream, so I'll continue. All right, this is in the Hasbro toy ring. There was a Hasbro line of figures. Hasbro had the Mattel's license now. Hasbro had it in the 90s. This is the ring they sold. So it's like a digital version of that somebody made. It just looks really cool, so I used it. So here we go for the
I've
title.
enjoyed it.
Good. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, this is. I'm going to continue it later because this is. I'm actually. This is really good. I'm glad I thought of it to have a basically have a title lineage stream where they just keep guys fighting for the world title. Having dream matches here because Undertaker and Gunther never fought. This would have been a cool match, so we can have it right here. That's why this is better than even watching WWE because you can have matches that they can't have. They can't have Undertaker and Gunther. Undertaker's not fighting anymore, but you can do it here. Yeah, Gunther's never going to fight Shawn Michaels, but you can do it here. All right, so if you're just joining, Gunther's the champ. He's defending the title against the Undertaker. And then I don't know. I'll have to decide who if Gunther wins, I'll have to decide who I have him fight. If Gunther wins, he'll fight a legend. If Undertaker wins, I'm trying to do dream matches on top of it. So if Gunther wins, he fights a legend. If Undertaker wins, he fights a modern somebody off the current roster. Yeah, maybe I'll throw in some. I could have put Paul Bearer at ringside. I could throw in some managers too. I'll think about. I'll have while I'm at lunch. I'll see who wins, and while I'm at lunch, I'll think about who I want the champ to fight. Whoever wins. Yeah, who on the current roster would be good for Undertaker, and who would do what legend would be good against Gunther? Macho Man would be good against. Maybe I'll do Macho Man. I'll decide later, but. There's a lot of reversing. There actually, I think there might be too much reversing. I have it on Legend. I think there's too much reversing. I'm just looking at the reversing a lot, and it's on. I have the sliders to 0 on the reversals. Maybe put a tweak. Actually, I always read that the hard is a better. It plays better than Legend. Maybe I'll tweak it to hard after lunch. Just see how the matches are. If it improves the match quality. Because I know a lot of people, when they do sliders, they say set the difficulty to hard, not Legend, for AI matches. I mean, I'll give that a try, because I think the Legend just has too many reversals. Even at 0 on the sliders. want to see if that improves the match quality. I'll try that next match. I'll try to have the next match on hard. Because they tend to have more reversals with the higher the difficulty is. Kick out. Undertaker with the cheating. Yeah, this would have been a great WrestleMania match. If Undertaker had one more WrestleMania match in him and Gunther would be a good one. Gunther versus Sting would be good too. That's another one. I have a Sting's not in the game, but I have a created Sting that's pretty good. Gunther versus Ric Flair. I have a good created Ric Flair too. I got some ideas for Gunther there. I like this, the back and forth with the pin. Yep, the who's ready? DLC 3 next Wednesday. Who's ready? And I'm sure there'll be patches too to hopefully make the game better too. They always have a patch with the DLC, so they improve some, make the game more stable. But it's pretty good. This match hasn't had any glitches. It's pretty good. There's Undertaker's famous rope walk move. Oh, that's his signature. Okay. Now he's going for the tombstone. See if he gets Gunther. See if he reverses it. Nope. He hit it. Oh, that would be it. Undertaker may have just won the title. Nope, he kicked out. Hey, he was going for the choke slam and he stopped. That was kind of weird. That was a glitch. He was like looking like he was going for the choke slam and he didn't do it. Yeah, this is good. These matches they're not too long. They're good matches and they're not too long, so they don't drag on. They're like 10 to 15 minutes. They're not bad. Just put the attribute special and finisher to 30 on each wrestler and put the momentum on slow and they're pretty good. I thought it was tombstone. That was a shoulder breaker, not the tombstone. Nice backdrop by Gunther. Yeah, I'm gonna try to test the difficulty on hard after when I get back from my break, just to see. All right, it's 12 Eastern. Yeah, I'm gonna shut the stream down, but I'm gonna finish. I'll finish the match. Like I said, I'm not gonna end it in the middle of a match. I'll let the match end first. That wouldn't be nice. We're into a match and I just upstream's over, shut it down. That wouldn't be nice. I wouldn't do that. Let the match end. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be more than another 10, probably less than 10 minutes left. Yeah, I can do this with tag. I can do this title match defense thing here with the tag teams too. That'd be fun. I should do that. I should do it with tag teams a bit too. Those matches will be a little longer because tag team matches just take longer, but that'd actually be fun to do. Go back and forth. Wow, look at this. I think I hope they're not stuck. Oh, is this glitching? It's going too much now. Okay, they got out. I thought there was a glitch where they were stuck. All right, Undertaker almost got his signature. See, when you put it on slow and put the special to 30 and the finisher to 30, they have to earn their finisher more. It's just harder to get the finisher on them, which is more realistic. Realistic, it makes a better match. Undertaker's bleeding. Then I put the finisher reversal at 100, so it makes it even harder to get the finisher on, because it should be hard to get a finisher on. I see if Undertaker goes for the finisher. He has one. Yep, there it is. That might be it. Right at 10 minutes. Yeah, that was good. See, 10-minute match. Undertaker. All right, Undertaker's the champ, so I gotta figure out who I want Undertaker to fight when I come back. I saw Undertaker fight a current star. So Undertaker, yeah, versus he's fought a few of the guys on the roster, but I could do Cody or CM Punk, or we'll see here. All right, I'm gonna take a break because I'm doing this for over only about 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna nearly 4 hours, I think. So I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back, and we'll continue. I'll have Undertaker when I get back. We'll do Undertaker versus I'll decide maybe Cody or Punk. See you then.